we should be in for more ball classic between the American League's Houston Astros and the again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and I think both of these teams would say, look, it doesn't even matter looking back at this very best baseball.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, fellas, there is nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Yu Darvish will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter, fun for the hitters.
George Springer heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 4.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? You know, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Stepping in now, number 2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Jose Altuve will step in here with a runner at third now. So maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ball 2. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Carlos Correa comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Number 10 is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 10.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Darvish pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matty, you got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about Carlos Correa, you're talking about one of the great talents in today's game. Has an elite arm, aims to be a leader in the clubhouse. He's really everything you can ask for in a shortstop.
Chris Taylor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out
there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the 2nd now at Dodger Stadium. The Astros lead it 1-0. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
Brian McCann.
He's set, and the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick into the box here in the top of the 2nd, looking to keep this inning going. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Yasmani Grandal strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead. Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Lance McCullers set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor has a beat on it. 1 down.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
George Springer will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Oh, you gotta like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 2 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1. Austin Barnes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick waits on it. 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Jose Altuve is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Carlos Correa is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, number 10, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hits this one hard the other way. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadline.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And a double steal try here. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And, you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal, maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Logan Forsythe is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That curveball needs to be down. He's gotten a little lazy with it here. Be careful.
Grounded slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike one. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Josh Reddick gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. This one skied out toward right. Puig giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Austin Barnes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Austin Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now this kicks off the glove of McCann, and this will be scored as a passed ball. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner goes for third. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Corey Seager will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Lance McCullers Will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Forsythe is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder,
George Springer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Into the box, number 2. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. Justin Turner gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
third baseman, Justin Turner.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. McCann scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Yasiel Puig will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Carlos Correa will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Tony Watson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tony Watson.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
The 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Peterson. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Grounded to first. Grandal fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Jock Peterson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Peterson.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat 3rd in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
It's sharply toward 3rd. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Austin Barnes stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tony Watson.
Kike Hernandez will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Hernandez.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Chris Taylor will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Here's Corey Seager. And now everybody's running. Hot shot down the line. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. They still lead it 2-1. Clayton Kershaw will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Clayton Kershaw.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he got him. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Cameron Maben will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Cameron Maben.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Evan Gattis will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano.
Evan Gattis.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner will put this one away, and his side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Cameron Maben will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Cameron Maben.
Will Harris is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Will Harris.
Justin Turner leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa is right there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman,
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Yasiel Puig strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yasiel Puig.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. George Springer will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 2.
Number 2 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in to plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded by Forsythe. He is out.
Oh, what a play. Oh, and you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, oh, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
Jose Altuve ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Grandal comes up with it, and he is in there.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Carlos Correa comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Again, he sends it out of play. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 2-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.